Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have another recipe for you. It's quick and easy. Today I'm going to be making a Tex-Mex dish. It's chili con carne. It's very quick, very easy, not too difficult. You only need a few ingredients. So let's get started. Okay, you're going to need some ground beef. This is about 200 grams. Again, I'm making a very small batch. This is only enough for 2 people. You're going to need a can of red kidney beans, okay? You're going to have to drain that, okay? Rinse and drain it, okay? I'm using two large tomatoes, fresh. Please do me a favor, don't use the canned tomatoes, diced or crushed. You don't know how long it's been sitting in the can, and fresh is definitely better. I don't like the taste of tomatoes in a can. Fresh, believe me, fresh tomatoes, this dish will come out 100 times better. Okay, so fresh tomatoes. I'm using half a white onion, chopped and diced. I'm using 1 green bell pepper, chopped and diced. I like chili powder, so this is not the spicy one, this is just chili powder. Okay, this is 3 tablespoons. I'm using 3 tablespoons. I like the taste of strong chili in it. If you don't like it, you can only use 2. I have some paprika, one teaspoon, cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon, and I don't know if you can see it, but I'm using a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. That gives it also a good smoky taste to it. I'm using also 1 teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin, 2 cloves of garlic minced. I have a half a teaspoon onion powder and a half a teaspoon of garlic. Okay, sorry about that, got mixed up. Okay, and I have a teaspoon of salt and pepper, and also 2 bay leaves. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all this together, and we'll get started when we come back. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna add about a teaspoon of olive oil, just a teaspoon. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in our garlic. Okay, go ahead and put that in. Okay, go ahead and give it a good mix. Get that going. Okay. Okay, once that's going, and once it starts to get a little brown on the edges, you can go ahead and throw in your ground beef. Okay, again, I'm using just 200 grams. It's a small dish. If you're making for 4 people, you can double it. Okay, go ahead and brown it. Now I'm using 80% lean, so it has very little fat on it, so it's really lean. So I'm not going to drain it. That fat will just cook off. You can cook that off as you go. Okay. Now just let it sit for a minute. Okay. You want to make sure and render all that whatever fat is in there. It'll burn off. So just put it on medium to high heat and burn it off. Okay, just for a minute. Okay, then you want to add in your salt and pepper. Okay, get that in there. Okay, then your garlic powder and onion powder. Go ahead and throw that in there. Okay. There we go. That's what we want. We want that nice brown color. Okay. Once you do that, what we're going to do is we're going to throw in our onions. Okay, get that in there. And when the onion starts to cook, it'll take off some of that ground beef that's stuck on the bottom. You want all that goodness in there, okay? There you go. See how it's coming along? Okay, just like that. Okay. Alright, so you got that going. Then you can throw in your green peppers. Okay, get that going in there. That looks really good. Okay. Now again, as I said, this is 80% lean, so it doesn't have much fat in it. So we can leave that in. It'll just burn off. Okay. Now, if you don't want any fat at all in there, you should buy really lean meat, and then you can drain it. If you don't buy lean meat, you'll have to drain it. Okay, but this is really lean, so there's no need. Okay, so once we do that, we'll throw in our spices. So our smoked paprika, and cayenne pepper. Okay, just get that in there. Okay, just like that. Okay, then you want to turn the heat down a little. Okay, and then we're going to throw in our chili powder, 3 tablespoons. I'm using 3 tablespoons. You can use less if you don't like it. If you don't want such a strong chili taste, but that's what I'm doing. I like the chili taste, so I'm using 3. Okay, just like this. Then go ahead and throw in your cumin. Okay, get that in there. There you go. Okay, and once that's all nicely mixed and combined, just like that, what you want to do is then go ahead, turn the heat down to low. Okay, and then add in your tomatoes, 2 cups, or 2 large tomatoes. Okay, and what's going to happen is all that water from the tomatoes will go ahead and coat everything really nicely, so you'll have natural tomato sauce flavor without using can. Okay, this is the best way to do it, believe me, trust me. Okay, so once we do that, just like that, go ahead and give it a mix. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to throw in our bay leaves. Throw that in, give it a mix. Okay, and don't worry about adding water. You don't need to add water because the tomatoes have enough water in it. It's going to cook out. Okay, add in your chili beans, or your kidney beans, excuse me, and just go ahead and give it a mix. Okay, just like this. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna throw it on very low heat. Okay, low heat, and we're gonna go ahead and simmer it for about 45 minutes to an hour. That way all the tomatoes break down, and you'll see what it looks like when we're done. Okay, easy peasy Japanesey. So see you guys soon. Okay guys, there you have it, my version of chili con carne Tex-Mex. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. If you did, please give me a like and a thumbs up, and if there's any requests you have, I'll be happy to try and make them for you. Thanks a lot. See you next time.